What is up, everybody? It is your girl Nia, the video gamer, and I wanted to come on really quickly and give my impressions of Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. So, first of all, I just want to preface this video by saying that I am not a huge Super Smash Bros. Fan. I'm not competitive. I don't know the difference between the mechanics of Brawl and Melee and 64 and Smash Bros. 4. I don't know the difference. I just play the games. I pick my girl Chic, that's who I rock with heavy, and I go in and I do what I do. You know, a lot of the things that I play are single player modes. I do play versus modes against the CPU and stuff like that. I haven't played a whole lot of online yet, but so far I am enjoying the hell out of Smash Bros. So Friday, I worked pretty much that whole day. Like, I worked overtime in my full-time job. And then I was able to go home for like an hour and a half to eat, do what I gotta do, and then I had to go to my part-time job. And yeah, so a lot of work happened on Friday and Saturday. But at my second job, it's a little slower pace, so I can take my Wii U to work with me and play games via off TV play, which is single-handedly the best feature in the whole wide world. And I played some Smash there, you know. So, but you know, as far as actually being able to sit down with it and just play it for hours on end, I did some of that after I got off of work yesterday, you know, after I took a nap and all that kind of stuff. And it's crazy how addictive this game has been for me thus far, coming from somebody who's not really a big Smash Bros. Player. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a Super Smash Bros. Fan. You know, I love Smash Bros. Because I'm a Nintendo fan. Like, Smash Brothers is everything awesome about the Nintendo universe in one game. You got all of the most iconic characters. You got the skill sets and moves from these characters' games being used as fighting moves. You've got stages in the game inspired by some scenes and some atmospheres in the actual games themselves. Super Smash Bros. Is like the game if you love Nintendo. Like, it is the ultimate Nintendo game. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my impressions of things that I've played thus far. Like I told you guys, I'm more of a single player girl in Smash, and I know that kind of sounds like an oxymoron because Smash is all about being competitive and pinning your favorite character against other people's favorite characters. But for me, it's all about the challenges. Like, I love event mode. I love classic mode. I like trying to get all of the in-game trophies that I can in the trophy rush and things like that. Those are more up my alley. I've been having a blast. I love the way that the trophy shop looks in Super Smash Bros. 4. It actually looks like you're in an actual store. Like, the trophies are in these cute little boxes. It kind of reminds me of Amiibo, you know? And it's just everything about this game is super cute and clean. Speaking of clean, the game itself is just really, really, really polished. From the menus, to the character models, to the stages. This game is so pretty. Very clean, very neat. Everything about this game is just gorgeous. I love how in the menus you've got the backdrops of the character silhouettes. Oh, that just is such a nice touch. If it's one thing I can say about Sakurai, is he knows how to make his menus. I know, like, that sounds like such an insignificant thing, but they're actually really nice. So, some gripes that I do have about the game though is more so an issue that I have with the system itself. You know, if you haven't noticed, whenever Super Smash Bros. 4 came out, Nintendo stealth put a join button in the friend list. And for those of you guys who aren't familiar with the join button, it's a button that Nintendo created for the Nintendo 3DS to kind of put a band-aid over the invitation issue. And it's pretty much like, if somebody's in a game and you want to join your friend's game, you press the join game button from the friend list and you're automatically put into their lobby. And the Wii U added the same button, except for in the friend list on Wii U, it's called Play Together instead of Join. And the problem that I have with this feature, even though it's a novel feature, like I said, for the 3DS version, it's still a band-aid on a much bigger issue. Nintendo, give us a damn invitation system. What is so hard about putting an invitation system in the friend list? Like, just give us an invitation system. Because the thing with the play together button is you can use the play together button only when a friend is in an online lobby. But if your friend is not in an online lobby, how are you going to join their game? Give us an invitation system. That's just a band-aid, dude. Give us the real deal. Give us the actual feature to invite friends regardless of where they are, what game they're playing. Because, I mean, come on, man. For a game like Smash Brothers, it's all about urgency and trying to get in there and compete. Like, you can't do that with no funky ass play together button, man. You can't do it. Nintendo, fix your stuff, bruh. Anyway, aside from that, another gripe that I had with the game is the player profiles when you go and change your controller options. And I've never had this issue before in a Smash Brothers game because I've never felt the need to go and change my controller options. But I don't like the fact that every time you go to a different game mode, you have to choose your player profile. It's like, dude, can I make it a default? Because sometimes I'll forget to push the button to put it on my player profile, and it won't have my my layout that I set for myself. I mean, that's a small gripe. It's not really a big deal. I guess I just gotta get over it and remember to choose my player profile whenever I go into my game. But it's like, come on, man. I should have been able to set my default to that. Now, as far as the actual game modes, I'm loving every mode right now. Event mode is boss. Classic mode is boss. I miss Subspace Emissary from Brawl, even though that was the first time that Smash Brothers had done a mode like that of that scale. But I ain't gonna lie, I miss it. I miss it a whole lot. I had a ton of fun with Subspace Emissary. But all of the other modes are awesome. Haven't tried 8-player mode yet. I'm loving Trophy Rush. I haven't had a chance to play Smash Tour yet. Waiting until my boyfriend and I visit one another so that I could try that out. I don't like Target Blast. I miss Break the Targets. And somebody like me who's not extra competitive with Super Smash Brothers, Break the Targets was one of those kind of things that helped familiarize myself with the characters that I played and their movesets, and you know what their buttons were and what their limits were. And Tiger Blast is basically just Angry Birds beats Super Smash Brothers. I think it's kind of a lazy mode. Like, I hope that if Sakurai decides to make another Smash Brothers game, that he brings back Break the Targets and Race to the Finish, because those are the mini games within the game. They helped me learn my characters, and they were just really fun. I don't really get that same sensation from Target Blast as I did with, Break the Targets, but that's neither here nor there. Another thing that I really enjoy about Super Smash Bros. 4 is the stage builder. Like, the stage builder is off the chain. I love the fact that you can make stages freehand on the gamepad, which is one of the benefits of the gamepad outside of off-TV play. For this game in particular, and it's just so clean and so effective. It's like, wow, it's really much more fleshed out than it was in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. As far as the actual versus mode, I've been playing against the computer. I haven't had a whole lot of time to play online. I've probably played about 3 to 5 online matches with friends, so not really a whole lot. And I'm a scrub, so I've been playing like level 6, level 5s against the computer, and been maining my girl Sheik. She's pretty much the only character I've been playing. I haven't really had a chance to get into everybody else, but Sheik is boss, so Sheik all day. Before this game came out, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna main Sheik, I'm gonna main Little Mac, I want to be Wii Fit trainer, but I've just been playing a whole lot of Sheik. That's just what it's been. But as far as the stages are concerned, I've honestly found myself liking all of the retro stages. Like, so far, I'm still loving Pokemon Stadium 2, still loving Battlefield, still loving Delfino Plaza. And as far as the new stages, I like the Mario Circuit stage. That's a really cool stage. I like the Wii Fit Trainer Studio, which is pretty awesome. And oh my god, the boxing ring from Punch Out, love that stage, so awesome. And of course, Onett from Earthbound. Freaking love that stage. Even still, that stage has been around for many moons. So, the only thing that I don't like about some of the stages in Super Smash Bros. 4 is that they feel like they're too big sometimes. It feels like, you know, you're trying to play on this stage and it's taking forever to beat this character and, like, you know, knock them out of the stage, out of the ring. But the stage is just so large. It's like, geez. I think the way it's probably like that because, you know, now in Super Smash Bros. 4, you can play with up to 8 people. So they probably tried to make a stage that accommodated a large amount of people as well as 4 or less. But, I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just kind of one of those things that I've noticed that's different from Smash Brothers games before it. But as far as the game, I am loving Smash Bros. I can't stop playing this game. Like, I would hop on the game like to see my records or something like that, and I would eventually end up going back to play one of the modes or play a versus mode or something like that because it's that addictive. I had to literally turn my system off last night or I would continue playing the game. Like, I can't stop playing this game, and I'm actually gonna be streaming this game later on today on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/NiaLovesNinty. So be sure to check it out. Be sure to look out for it. Go ahead and follow me so that you can get an email whenever I do begin streaming Super Smash Bros. 4. So yeah, that's a lot to say in whatever amount of time I've made this video in, 12 minutes or something like that. But I love this game, y'all. This game is so good. And even my friends who are really competitive and have preferred like Melee and the mod Project M are really loving this game as well, which is a good sign. It's a good sign that even though it's not Melee, you can still have fun with it. And you know, there's a lot of people out there that's like, oh, Melee is always going to be the best. You know, you're going to always have those people. But Super Smash Bros. 4 is a blast. A absolute blast. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.